Good evening and welcome to Primetime. You guys already know who I'm alongside. I'm alongside James Gallagher, and if I forgot to introduce myself, I'm Sam Mendelsohn. Junior year, big year.
Big year.
Can you believe we're juniors already?
Yeah, I pretty much can.
So do you want to tell them what we're going to talk about tonight?
Okay, guys, for the first time in HSN history, as we like to do, Mendy, here on Primetime, we're talking WNBA. And Mendy, let's get us started off with how the WNBA playoffs work.
So quickly, just so you guys know, we're going into the 27th season of the WNBA, and each year it's growing in popularity. Quickly, I'm going to explain how the playoffs work. So it's seeded 1 through 8, and regardless of conference. So the best team record-wise is the 1 seed, worst team is the 8th seed. Round 1 is a best of 3. The semifinals and the finals are a best of 5.
Yeah.
So do you want to start recapping the season a little bit?
I'm going to talk about my 2 favorite players in the WNBA here. We're going to start with the Las Vegas Aces, Asia Wilson.
2-time MVP.
2-time
champ.
But you know what she did this year? Won it unanimously, kind of like Steph Curry, going back-to-back. But you know, she also became the first woman to ever score 1,000 points, and her team is looking to be only the second to three-peat to the, Houston Comets from, when the WNBA originated. And then...
You want to know who's going to stop that three-peat, though? Sabrina, Brianna, and Jones. Since picking up Brianna Stewart in this year's free agency, the Liberty have been unstoppable. This big three is one of the best in WNBA history. So you have the presence of Stewart, who's she's been there forever.
Yeah.
You have Jones in the paint, and you have Sabrina sharpshooter. And not to mention, in Game 2, she dropped 39 points.
She dropped 39 points, but Asia scored 1,000.
I don't care.
1,000.
I don't care what you do in the playoffs. They're a better team overall. They're the 1 seed versus the 4 seed.
What did the Aces do? They swept their team.
So did the Liberty. Every team in round 1 slept.
I don't care.
Every team slept. The Liberty are going to beat the Aces.
Who's your coach?
Who's your coach?
Becky Hammond. She's the first woman to ever coach an NBA Summer League game.
Coaching in the WNBA does not matter. It's about the players. It's about the shooting. It's about the experience. It's about the heart. And the New York Liberty will beat the Aces.
No. But let's move on to more of our sleeper teams here in the playoffs. I'd like to hear yours.
So my sleeper team is the Lynx.
Yeah.
Collier has broke a record. In Game 1 of Round 1, she scored 38 points. In Game 2, she scored 42. That's 40 points in Round 1. That is a WNBA playoff record.
And do you know what the 42 points does for her?
Brings her to Round 2.
Well, it ties the WNBA record for most points in a single game in a playoff, which, she played in France for Team USA. I don't know if you watched any of those games. Probably not. Big controversy. Caitlin Clark did not play. I'll touch on her in a little bit here. But, I just really agree with you. If you're going to come out and average 40 a night, that's actually impressive. Sabrina scored 39 one game. Who cares?
Let's talk about the team, though, who's going to be playing the Lynx, the Mercury Suns.
The Connecticut Suns?
It's Connecticut Suns. I was thinking of the Fever. Connecticut Suns.
I know you were. You're all good. The Suns, look, do you want to say your favorite player's name, or do you want me to?
You can. You can take this one.
Dewana Bonner, she absolutely locked up Caitlin Clark in those first 2 games, which was essential to the Suns moving on past the Fever, because the Fever were a young team, and they looked like they were going to maybe make a run here, Mendy.
Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, that's going to be a dynamic duo for years to come.
Exactly. I'm impressed. You know that, Aaliyah Boston. But let's talk Clark, the star of the WNBA, my favorite player. If I tried to show you guys a graphic of every record she broke this year, it wouldn't fit. I'd be gone, Mendy'd be gone, everyone would be blown away on their couches just she did that all in 1 season? Yeah, she's that damn good.
Also, though, you got to give credit to Aaliyah Boston. They have the 2 greatest WNBA prospects in the last decade on that team. They're going to win a championship at some point.
Yeah, but when? When? Tell me. Because I'm
going to go 3 to 5 years.
3 to 5?
They're both so young, you'll get results eventually. Just making the playoffs was impressive enough.
Okay, so now let's finish primetime by saying who we think is going to win the WNBA championship.
I'm going to go with the Liberty and the Big 3.
You think the Liberty are winning it all? You know me. I'm going Vegas Aces because they've just done it. They've been there. They know what the mission is. They know how to execute.
This is not their year.
Why is it not their year? They got the same core.
The Liberty, after picking up Stewart, they've been unstoppable. They can play all 3 levels of the game. They're a team that is a D and 3 team.
D and 3, I like it.
3 and D team.
You're switching it up.
I am. I can do what I want. I can switch it up. I can do my thing.
But I think the Vegas Aces, they just really are going to just beat you with complimentary basketball.
How about the other side, though? You can't count the Lynx out in Collier. And that's all from Primetime.